Hello, my name's Diana, and today I wanted to talk a little bit about this instrument known as the sitar. I just wanted to talk briefly about the structure of it and a little bit about the learning process. So first, I'll talk about the structure. Originally, it comes from this instrument known as the vina, which has many different variations in itself, but one vina in particular, the Tantri vina, three-string vina, is where this instrument comes from, and over time, modifications and evolution, it has evolved into this 20-string instrument. So first, I'll introduce the gourd, which is actually a pumpkin. As you can hear, there are still some seeds rattling around on the inside, and what they do is they grow pumpkins in these clay pots. Once the pumpkin is grown, they smash the pot, and then they have the gourd, then they take out the seeds, and then they fashion the instrument from there. So then we have the neck, which is usually made from teak wood or mahogany wood. We have all of these metal frets, which are slightly curved to help with the main technique of this music, which is called nind. So this is a technique, a pulling technique, which really is a large part of this music because it allows the notes between the notes to shine and resonate, and you can get different pitches and different colors, and it's really the heart of it, and it's really, and there are universes in each one. It's just magnificent, and it's very powerful. Okay, so then we have two bridges. We have the upper bridge, which has 7 strings, the lower bridge, which has 13 strings. For the upper, we have 2 bass strings, and then there are 3 strings known as the chikari, which are played as sort of this rhythmic ornamentation. There are just so many different patterns you can make with that, and with that we'll go to the lower bridge. So these strings are never played necessarily outright as part of the raga. They're there to enhance the overall feelings of each note. They kind of create this echoing quality. When they're in tune with the notes on the main strings, they'll create this echo effect, which is really nice. What else? And then we have the tuning pegs. These are all for tuning the lower sympathetic strings, and then the main tuning pegs up here. We have a few beads for fine tuning down there. And then, I think I'll talk about the learning a little bit. So I came to this music completely blind to it. Like, I did not know what I was walking into, and I was just so captivated by the sound. And a lot of people ask me, have you learned from a young age? And the answer is no, I have not. I didn't grow up in a musical family at all. I didn't grow up with the sitar. I just kind of found it, and it found me, and it was very powerful, and it just kind of drew me into it. So I've made it my path to kind of keep going into it and keep learning it. And a lot of people ask if it's, or what the process of learning is like, and it's not like you go to a school and you learn from a book and it's written down and then you take notes and you get it. It's, you sit in front of your teacher and they either play a composition that they've learned or they compose on the spot, and then you play it back, and it's all by ear. And so of course you can write something down after, but that never captures the full range of music, because if you think about it, if you're having a conversation with your friend, are you going to be able to write down the pitches of their, different words that they're saying and all these subtle nuances? Like, it would be impossible. And the same thing with this music. It's impossible to write it down word for word. So that's why, or note for note, that's why memorization is really important in this music, and learning it by ear and by heart and keeping that going. That's it.